Today we're going to be talking about Lilith in your natal chart. There's actually 4 different Lilith points in astrology. The most commonly referenced is the Black Moon Lilith. Now, it isn't a celestial body, but it's the lunar apogee. That means it's the average or the mean of the distance between the Earth and the Moon's oscillating orbit. It's over various times from a few days to a few years. Hence the distinction of Black Moon Lilith mean. The 3 other points connected to Lilith, the true Black Moon Lilith, which uses the exact location of the moon on its lunar apogee. Both the true and the mean Black Lilith have similar representation as they're located close to each other on your chart. They can be different, however, so make sure you check it out. The asteroid of Lilith is the only actual physical body. It has a 4-year orbit. Discovered in 1927, it represents rebellion, action, and instinctual healing. The 4th point is something that's called Dark Moon Lilith, or the Waldemath moon, which was spotted in 1618, and really it's a circular shaped dark dust cloud that's by the moon. And in astrology, it represents your shadow side, rage, pain, vengeance. If you want to check out all 4 of your Liliths, check out this calculator from Astro Twins. I put the link in my bio. The Black Moon Lilith mean is the one that most astrologers use, and it's the star of this video. It gives us insight into where you might find deep shame and repression. And when you venture into this area, you're gonna feel it foreign and uncomfortable. It can also show us your sultry and captivating side, the ultimate in top energy. To show you the representation of Lilith in the signs, I'm gonna use celebrities, and most celebrities have their Lilith in the 5th house of creativity. For Aries, they're often forced into leadership roles. They may have trouble balancing how to be a leader. They'll seek power from outside sources, but they should really be searching for it within themselves. For Taurus, they're stuck in the world of total or very little in the way of physical possessions. They should try opening up energy flow to include all possessions, including those not of the physical kind. Geminis are in their head about how they communicate about everything. It can be hard for you to connect with the things that you don't know about, so try reconnecting with your instincts and your gut to ground yourself a bit. For Cancers, they emotionally contain in order to avoid certain situations. So they should try opening up their feelings, as that's the connection to the universe. They should also be encouraged to explore and release their feelings. Leos are concerned about what others think about them, and it can hack away their self-esteem. So they should try focusing on being admired for things that they deserve and not things that they're just there existing for. For Virgos, they may have an overwhelming feeling of being flawed. And either they'll surrender to that or they'll strive for perfection. They should work towards accepting their flaws because that will help them heal the feelings of lack that they have within themselves. Libras are into pleasing the ones around them and even in sacrifice of their own needs. So they should look for that thin line between pleasing others and pleasing themselves. For Scorpio, the attachment to the dark understanding of the world can be self-deprecating. When they start feeling like they're drowning, they need to learn to let go of that anchor of darkness, and that'll help them get to the surface. For Sagittarius, unquenchable thirst for different experiences and freedom to explore. What they need to reflect on is whether or not people are keeping them from being free, or is it themselves that's keeping them from their next great adventure? For Capricorns, they basically consider 2 choices, success or death. There's no in between. They're very duty bound, and that can freeze out other people in their life. Capricorns need to be reminded that the entire world is not their responsibility. Making themselves a call to duty is really important. For Aquarius, being different is simply who they are. It's hard for a social sign, but they're unique for a reason, and by finding others who are similar to them, that's where they can be released. Pisces, having an understanding of the unseen emotions, any bump in the road can feel major. Hey, where'd you go? Come back and be in this moment of reality with me. Don't stop dreaming, just visit reality sometimes. Exploring Lilith in the different houses, the most common Lilith sign in celebrities is Virgo. So the following celebrities all have a Lilith in Virgo, they're just in different houses. The 1st house, constant yearning for desire. Examine the base of your motivation to help with feeling displeased with yourself. Second house, acceptance of the true self. Your worth is not based upon the material items. The relief you seek is in loving your inner child. For third house, you've learned how to have covert conversations. Remember that everyone has a different path and truth, and it's okay to have your own voice. For the fourth house, childhood oppression feeds your feelings of distaste towards yourself. Find love and forgiveness within yourself. Be patient as you wanted from your parents when you were a child. Fifth house, rejection can create shame for who you are. Listen, you're not normal, but that's the best thing ever. Be you. You're amazing. Sixth house, these people are always wanting to do what they should. There is a time and place for that. What about the things that you love or that you want to do? Go with your instincts more. For the seventh house, they're going to surrender to qualities in others that they seek within themselves. So learn how to express yourself by yourself. For the eighth house, you have an intense wound about being in control. The fear can be immense, but if you can start to trust the universe that it's teaching you what you need to know, you'll be greatly rewarded. For ninth house, you may find that how you express your feelings is inappropriate in society, but don't hide yourself. Accepting who you really are will help you heal. For the 10th house, strong association of your worth with career. Newsflash, you're flawed and that's okay. The only person's approval you need is your own. For the 11th house, where do you belong? You don't feel accepted, but instead of trying to fit in, start a group and find others that are like you. 12th house, your body is a vessel of information. It tells you when something's wrong, but make sure that when you realize something's wrong, that you're grounded. Here's your screenshot for Lilith in the signs and houses. Here are the Lilith sign placements ranked from most to least. Here are the Lilith house placements ranked from most to least. That'll do it for Lilith. I hope this helped. And until next time, cheers.